Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today I'm going to be trying out a few new products as well as doing this eye look for hooded eyes using the Sephora Pro palette. So before we get started, make sure you take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up before you leave. So let's get started. Alright, today I am going to be doing just a quick, easy daytime look using warm colors but for hooded eyes, and I'll be using my Sephora Pro palette to do that. So if you've not seen this palette before, these are the shades that are in it. You get a wonderful blend of mattes as well as shimmer shades. So these are just great colors to use. It's a palette that blends out like a dream, except for that shade right there. It's a dud. That's the only dud out of the whole thing. Everything else is just beautiful. So let's get started. As always, I get my hair out of my face. And you know what? Let me zoom you in so you guys can see a little bit better what it is I am doing. Alright, I think that's pretty darn close. So I'm going to take my Luxie 207 brush. This is an angled brush. And I'm going to take this shade right here in the corner, right there, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. I like to do that because it just gives me a nice base for my other colors to go in on top of. And as you can see, it's also a little bit lighter than my skin color as well. Alright, see, that went on very easy. Then I'm going to take my Bedazzling tool, 785 or 765. It's kind of rubbed off. So that's the brush. For my transition shade, I think I'm going to take this one right there, and I'm going to apply that above my crease. Now again, because I have hooded eyes, if you look at my eyes straight on right now, you can see that my hood comes way down and I just absolutely lose the crease in my eye. So what we're going to do is create the illusion of having a different crease in the eye so that that kind of disappears. So what I want to do is take this transition shade, it's a little dark actually, and go a little bit higher than you would normally do, because I want to keep this well above my crease. And I'm just doing the old windshield wiper motions. Blend that out. That's one dip, by the way, into this palette, so you can see it's pretty pigmented. I'm blending that out really well. Now the other thing I'm going to do to keep my eyes from kind of coming down is I'm going to keep all of my eyeshadows between the corner of my eye and the tip of my eyebrow. I don't want anything coming out past that. And to kind of raise it, I also want to create kind of a V effect in this area of my eye. Again, that's going to give the illusion of lifting everything instead of having it come down. Okay, now I'm going to go into this shade right here, right there. So as you can see, it's just a little bit darker than that shade that we just went in all over the lid with. And I'm lightly tapping into that. I'm going to take that a little bit further into my crease. Just start building up a definition. And I'm keeping it more in the crease than bringing it up to that other color that we just applied. All right, taking a different brush which has a little bit more of a point to it. Now I'm going to go into this shade of brown right there. And this is where we start building up the look of a new crease. So what I'm going to do is, in my mirror, take this one, I'm going to look straight ahead and see where my crease is. Maybe I'll do it this way. So I want to start a line right above it. Just very lightly. And then I want to take that same color and I want to come down here, and where I want to make that V, a little V, and connect the dots. Now notice that I'm not taking this all the way in. I'm keeping it about the center of my eye, a little bit more, and then coming out. And blending, and blending, and blending. Now, if you look at the difference between my two eyes, whereas this crease has now disappeared pretty much, this one got the illusion of seeing more of my lid. I'm going to quit working on this one for now so we can kind of do a side-by-side comparison going forward. Now, I'm going to take even a deeper shade. So let's go into that one right there. Teeny bit, and I'm going to kind of go even more into that crease. I really should have switched to a smaller brush. I'm going to go into a smaller Luxie brush and just blend that out. So I'm just staying, again, in the crease. So I've added dimension by going from lighter to darker as we go further into the crease. Now I want to bring my eyelid out so everybody can see that. So I'm going to take a flat brush and let's go into a shimmer shade now. So I'm going to take this one right here and I'm going to apply that to the inner part of my lid. This is not a high shimmer shade, just got a little bit of shimmer to it. And here's what's important is you really want to follow your line, your natural line of your lid. Now almost again, do like a windshield wiper motion. All right, so again, if we compare the two eyes now, you see my lid is standing out more because it's a light shade, it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. I've got that dimension going on in my crease. If I look at you straight ahead, you really see the difference between the two eyes, hopefully. Hopefully this is showing up on camera, I really hope it is. Where I've got going from lighter to darker. And if you ever need to go back in and just kind of adjust any of your shades so they all kind of blend in a little better, you can definitely go back to your other brushes, go into those other shades that you've used, and just blend them in a little better. So you can see how this side kind of perks up, whereas this one's just kind of, it's got some color to it, but it's not really full of life like this eye is. So let's finish up this one and I will be right back. The next one I'm going to try is the L'Oreal. This is their Voluminous Superstar X-Fiber Waterproof Mascara. And this is one of those products that has, like, doesn't have fibers, I should say, but it's got some sort of a primer on one end and then the mascara on the other. So I've only worn this once. I wasn't too excited about it, but I want to show you guys on camera what it looks like. So let's go in with the primer first. One thing about this brush is it's got an hourglass shape to it. So the part in the center, you can see that. It's hard to get into your lower lashes. Oops, and then you get a clump like that. This tends to be more on the dry side as well, which I prefer for mascaras. I don't like really wet ones. Just don't care for this brush. The other thing that was weird is the packaging did not have any directions on how to use this whatsoever. Nothing. And ignore that spot in my eyebrow or eyelashes. I just lost quite a few in there, so I have kind of a bald spot. Okay. That's my eyes with just having the primer put on. So let's go in with step 2. And this brush, as you can see, is completely different. It's got a little bit of an arch to it. And I'm going to do just one eye at first so you can see the difference between the two. All right, so this eye has products 1 and 2 on it. This one just has the primer on it, so you can see the difference. Let me get up a little closer too. Hopefully you can see the difference between the two eyes. So even the primer gives a lot of length and separation to them. I just don't feel like even adding that second coat really does much difference. Especially once your lashes dry, because this dries really fast. And I just realized I've had my fan on for a while now, so you've probably heard that in the background. I apologize. Now I've got both coats on. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Hold still. The problem I had with it the last time, and maybe it was because the last time I wore this, it was a day that I was doing, actually taking down all our Christmas stuff outside. So I was a little sweaty. It was a hot day, and I got a lot of transfer going on with it. So I'm going to wear this throughout the day. I'll leave comments down below and let you know how it held up for my second time of wearing it, and we'll take it from there. All right, the next product I'm going to try is the Wander Beauty Read My Lips lip kit. And you get a total of 4 lipsticks in this and a lip gloss. And the way it works is you get this one tube that has 2 lipsticks on the end. We've got the color Hot Gossip, which is kind of a corally pinky color. And then we've got the color Barely There, which I love that one. And then it also comes with Riviera and BB. So what you can do is, let's say I want to have BB in there today. I can take one of them out, take the lid off that, put it on, and then take that with me. They also include, get this guy out of the box, a kind of a lip topper that is a golden shade. Let this focus here. And this is called Sunset. So you can pop that on the end as well. So let's go ahead and try this today. I've been dying to give it a try. What color do I want to use today? Okay, I'm going to go in with Hot Gossip. Lips are a little dry today. This is nice and creamy though. It feels really, really good on my lips. I don't know that I'm going to care for that lip topper, but I'm going to put a little bit just on the center of my lips, and we'll see how that looks as well. Oh, it's pretty subtle. I was kind of afraid it was really going to be blinding. Oh, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I love this idea of having just one case, 2 colors, take it with you, change them out as you need to, and honestly I'll have to look and see if they have other little lipsticks that you can also fit in there. I'll leave something across the bottom here letting you know if that's the case. So let me go ahead and put on some setting spray and I will be back. Alright, this is the finished look, so what do you guys think? I like the way the mascara is. It's really holding my curl already. Again, I'm going to leave comments down below in the description box how this held up till the end of the day.
because I really want to give it a fair shot since I've only used it one time. And again, that was just not under the right circumstances. As far as the eyeshadow, I think it turned out really pretty. It's just more of a natural look. Yes, you can go a lot lighter if you want to. I kind of love browns and golds and oranges and those shades, so that's what I'm drawn to, but I really like the way it turned out. So let me also know if you learned anything on how to do your eyes when they're hooded, if that's been helpful for you at all. Love the idea of the lipstick. It's not getting on my teeth at all, so that's a plus. Again, it's very, very creamy. Definitely not transfer proof, so you do want to be careful of that, but so far I'm really enjoying it. I love the idea of being able to, again, have 2 different lipsticks in one container that I could just take with me and throw it in my purse and be on the go. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and as always, I love you. Until next time, bye-bye.